What do you do, baby? What's up? I'm Brandon Young. I'm bringing you a Shipt Shopper video. So guys, I've been trying to find a way to make some extra income because I've been trying to save up for my investment property, and I saw Shipt and I was like, you know what? My friend said they did it. Let me go ahead, give it a try. So I'm gonna give it a try today, and I'm gonna see, how much money I make from it exactly, and I'm gonna share it with you. If you are new to this channel, be sure to go and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that bell notification so you don't miss anything, because I'm out here showing you how to make, save, and invest money. So why not? Why not? So for those of you who don't know what Shipt is, it's actually really similar to like Instacart and stuff. It's basically you going out and delivering and picking up groceries. I know it sounds pretty ancient, but what I like about it is you pretty much get a guaranteed like $20 for each delivery, and they have pretty much these blocks of time. So they'll have an hour, and pretty much you're guaranteed between an amount of $20 to around $30, depending on the order. It can be more and it could be less, but it's usually you get around 20. Now, for those of you who may have known, I started off on YouTube with like Postmates and stuff and like delivery services. And I can easily say you could spend a lot of time doing them and not rack up a lot of money. So we're going to put Shipt to the test. We're going to see, like, does it live up to the amount of money that it says that you can make? Does it? So guys, we got our first order. The first order is at Target. So we're heading to the Target in Brooklyn. Got about 15 items. That's a lot of items. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit late because I was waiting on somebody to come for a public notary, but my boy came up a bit late, so I left. But now we headed over there. Man, it's gonna be tough finding parking, but hopefully I can find parking. So yeah, we zooming. What's up, guys? So I finished my second delivery and it was at another Target, but this one was in downtown Brooklyn. I gotta say, man, one of the worst things about going to downtown Brooklyn, I remember this from my Postmate days, is when I go downtown, there's never no parking. So unfortunately, we got blessed with a parking ticket. But if you don't know, you can use the Win It app. Basically, if you get a parking ticket, traffic ticket, they'll fight it for you. And if you win, they take off 50% of that ticket. You pay it to win it. So that's always a great thing. So it's not too bad. But now I got two more orders. I got one all the way in Queens. So I'm headed over to Queens, and then I got another order back at the same Target in Brooklyn. And that one's from 4 to 5 p.m. So heading over there. See you there.
Several days later.
What do you do, baby? So it is currently 4 o'clock in the morning. It's 2 days approximately after I started doing Shipt. So it is Monday morning. I started doing Shipt on Saturday. And I kind of wanted to give you a breakthrough of how things went. What are the pros? What are the cons? Should you get into Shipt? I'm going to give you my recommendation. So the first thing that we have on the list, the first Pro is the app, man, is pretty simple to use. It's very straightforward. I went in the first day. I just went through the app. I knew exactly what to do because the instructions were very clear. Also, they do offer orientation. So if you're like confused or nervous about the first day, you can always head to the orientation so you get a better understanding of the app, the company, how things work, get some shirts, talk to some people that have done it, and get some experience and feedback that way. Now, the second thing that I absolutely love about it is when you go into a lot of these stores, sometimes people mind their business, but with this app, I found that when I wear this shirt, we basically get managers, and managers walk around. They're always willing to help. And also the workers there, they understand that you're on a time limit, and they understand that you need to get your stuff done. So they're always willing to help. They're always willing to point out where things are. And if there are any items that are missing, they tend to go to the back for you. They get it for you, or they'll walk you over to it. So I found that was a great help. Now, the third thing, you gotta love the pay, man. The pay is absolutely great compared to a lot of these other ride sharing services. I found that the pay is not really worth it. You go out there, you bust your ass, blood, sweat, and tears for like hours and hours, and you don't get the money that you deserve for it. And that always sucks. But with Shipt, I think the least amount of money that I made within an hour was probably around $23. And that's pretty good. A lot of people are getting 15 minimum wage. To get 23 is absolutely amazing for something that doesn't really take that much effort besides going to get groceries and putting them into your car and driving to the actual customer. That is absolutely amazing. Well, I'm not sure if the app is actually saturated yet, but there's a lot of orders, and that's not really something that I can say a lot, because when I've done a lot of these other apps, you go out there and you're just grinding. You're trying to get that 3-4 orders. And, if you get 4 orders, you consider that a great day. I went out there thinking maybe I'll get 2-3 orders. I ended up getting 7 on the first day, which is absolutely amazing. So if you think about that, and I'm not sure if it's because they just don't have a lot of shoppers out yet, and that's why we're getting that much orders. But if this is how it is on a regular basis, keep it up, because I love being able to go out there and get a consistent amount of money every single time, because what do we do this for? We do it for the money. So that is great. You get a lot of orders. Now, number 5, customer service, man. It's the backbone of almost every great business, and I gotta say their customer service is A1. When I went out there, had any trouble, within 2 to 3 minutes, you can send them a message. That's what they say is the quickest way to get in contact with the customer service representative. Went ahead, spoke to them, and I got an answer within a minute or 2. And that's great. If I wanted to cancel an order, or if I needed help with something, just message them, got an answer quick, and I got a solution quick. Like, that's how customer service is supposed to be. So the fact that I got this with the app is absolutely amazing. Now, with everything that is good, you get some bad. And honestly, this app doesn't have too much wrong with it. But the number one thing I would say is, one, the app is a bit glitchy sometimes. Their messaging portion, sometimes it like messes up. I don't know if that's just me and my phone, but the app is a bit glitchy. And it wasn't really glitchy in the sense where, okay, it's glitching every second. It was like, once every 3-4 orders. So it wasn't that annoying. But, the app can always get upgraded and become better, but that's not a real bad thing, but it is going to be a con to put on the list. Now, the second thing I'm going to say is the time limit. Now, sometimes people cancel orders and then you go ahead and you pick up orders. And I did say you get that block of time where you have to be able to get to the customer before that block of time is done. So they recommend going to the actual market or supermarket, with an hour before your block of time starts. So by the time you're done shopping, you should be within that block of time specified. And that's when you should be going and heading to the customer to deliver it. Now, sometimes there's those occurrences where people cancel or shoppers don't want the order, so you pick it up and it's like between 5 and 6. Now you have to head over to the supermarket at between 5 and 6. You get there like 5:15, 5:20. You have basically maybe 15 to 20 minutes to get that allocated amount of items, and you have to get to the customer before 6. If you don't do that, then you get marked, or you get a lower rate or lower score. And lower scores probably end up with you getting, a less amount of orders, which you don't want. You want to basically maximize the amount of money that you can get. So that's a con, but I'm pretty sure they just want to make sure that they're able to provide the best service they can to their customers. So I absolutely allow it, but they should have some type of restriction to it, maybe have a way to make it better. But for now, we're going to keep that as a con. And the last thing that we have on the list is the parking. Now, this really doesn't have anything to do with the app. I'll just say that depending on what type of areas you're in, parking is really bad. They should have maybe a designated area that Shipt drivers can park their car or something. Not sure if that would be possible. I doubt it, but parking can be very terrible. And I think with almost every ride sharing app or app of this sort, it's always pretty bad. So I can't really say it's a con. It's pretty much an everyday thing, but I'm going to keep it as a con for this list. Now, the moment that you've been waiting for. Brandon, how much did you make? Now, I'm going to put the amount on the screen right here. So I made $538 within 2 days. And that is absolutely bonkers. To be able to make that amount of money in 2 days is absolutely great. I did that on about 18 orders, and I would say the 18 orders wasn't that difficult. We had probably out of the 18, maybe 4 large orders with over 30 items or more. Those are the, headbangers. But besides that, a lot of them were pretty simple and straightforward. So they didn't take as long as the time allocated on the app said it would. There was a couple that said, it would take you maybe 2 hours to do this one, or maybe, an hour 45 to do this one. Most of them I was getting the stuff within 20 minutes or so, and then I was delivering it in another 20 minutes or 15, depending on how far the customer was. So I would say this is absolutely amazing to be able to make this amount of money in 2 days. Now, Brandon, should I go ahead and get started with Shipt? Yes, you should. Right now, you should go ahead, sign up for Shipt. I will leave my link in the description down below. I'll put it in the screen, but you definitely should sign up for Shipt. It is an amazing opportunity, an amazing side hustle for you to make some extra dough on the side. And if you don't have any type of side hustle, what are you waiting for? You should, because you should be trying to make as much money as possible to improve your financial future and to also be able to put more money towards investing. So why are you not doing it? Go ahead and get started. Now, if you enjoyed this video, if you want to see me experiment more with, some of these apps or these money-making apps, be sure to let me know in the comment section below. I want to hear from you. Let me know, okay? Leave a like, go subscribe to the Young family, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.